Hey friends, at the Art Stop, I'm going to showcase a 59 Gibson L5CT this evening. It is a thin cut, 2.5 inches roughly, X-braced, 24.5-inch scale, hollow body archtop from Gibson 1959. They made about 49 of these, I think, from 59 to 63. And it's got a great sound. Some of you know I prefer the mid throaty, darker sound of the X-brace that comes through the Rhythm Chief 1000 here quite nicely, that you'll hear in a moment. This, as you may know, is the otherwise known as the George Gobel model. George Gobel, the famous comedian slash musician who had Gibson make a red guitar for him so it would stand out apparently better through the black and white TV format that was the standard at the time. It's got a great red. I love the deeper red of the early Gibson reds as opposed to later kind of fire engine red, and this one is no exception. And in the spirit of color coordination, I've worn a darker sweater to contrast, ironically I guess, the red so you can see it better than otherwise. So take a quick sound listen, and then afterwards I was going to showcase a couple more, at least show a few that I have that I'd like to share, and if you want to make a comment and select one that you want to go a little deeper on in the next video, please feel free to do so. It's the short version, just to give you a sample. I think it sounds pretty good despite the playing and despite a little bit of flat B string there, I think. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will do a quick scan of the room now just to let you give you a chance to see a couple that you might want to listen to later. I'm going to unplug our mic and just give you a quick look. So there are a couple of Super 400s from the 60s. There's a 63 burst, a 58, also with the PAF / patent number early pickups that people talk about. I've shown a couple of the acoustics before, so I won't go into those, but that 40 L5C you've seen, another burst, Florentine Super 400 from the 60s there, 63, 62. Might want to listen to that compared to the Alnico Leyden Super 400 from 55. And then back in time a bit, we go to the 35 Super 400 with that narrow bout on top, X-braced, and his sister, the blonde Alvino Ray, also X-braced, shorter scale Super 400. And a couple of interesting ones. Here's a Slaman, which is a copy of the Gibson's first double Charlie in the late 30s, early 40s. That sounds quite good. And ES150 with conversion, interesting sound. That Charlie Christian comes from a laptop from 1940. And the internal organs of it, so to speak, are the same as a standard vintage Charlie, but has the white rectangle bobbin, which, as some of you might know, comes standard on the ES100 that you see here. Also a great little spanker that has a great sound, a lot of bang for the buck on that one. Followed by a late 50s Stromberg G5. That one is interesting to listen to. It doesn't have as much volume, but it does have a sweet tone as some of the others. 55 Burst Alnico, and a P90 L5 from 53. Little 64 345 in the back. ES 140 blonde full body. 57 Bird. 6330. I was going to do a video on this one soon, the 1940 400P cutaway, of course. The old harp I've done a video on before. Kind of fairly newly acquired the kind of rare 350P in blonde. You don't see many of those. It's got a great sound to it, really thick top. They're laminate tops, but that one has a unique kind of a almost solid wood sound. The Stromberg M400 from 57. D'Angelico from 34. It's a New Yorker. I think I posted this one recently, the ES250 with the string change in progress. And then of course the Gobel that you've just heard. So let me know. I'm happy to share these guys, and please don't misinterpret this as any type of a campaign to show off what I have. I'm really just trying to share, and if you see something or you saw something you want to see more of, let me know. Take care.